Hello, my name is Quentin McCall, and welcome to How to Repair Credit TV. Today we're going to talk about 5 things that lead to denial for credit applications pertaining to secured cards. Last week when we released the video concerning the 10 best credit cards for credit repair, got a lot of questions on Facebook and my email concerning secure card denials. So today let's deep dive into that a little bit. Short video to go over some of the key reasons why this happens. Alright, so understand that banks are in the business to make money, right? So this is all about profit. The reason why banks want you to carry a balance is because they make interest off you carrying a balance. Well, if you have a secure card, you're going to automatically be a low profit customer because typically most secure cards are going to be $200, $300, $400, $500. Now there will be some overachievers out there who are going to put down $5,000 over the deposit. Some people do $4,900, some people do $2,500. But that's more an advanced strategy, which we'll go over that at some point over the weeks. I call it how to build super credit. But only people who can employ this technique will be people who can shell out a lot of money to work that strategy. But we'll discuss that at some point. So when you're a low profit customer, they're going to be not necessarily conservative on who they're going to allow to have a secure card, but they want to make sure that you're at least a decent credit risk and not a headache. So they don't want to open up a secure card for you, go through that process of processing everything, taking a deposit, open up an account for you, only to having to charge off the account, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 18, 2 years down the road. They want you to become a good customer. They want you to maintain great payment history on your secure card. They're giving you an opportunity to build credit by using a secure card. All right, so when you're putting in your deposit and they open up that account for you and you're securing your charges through your deposit, they want you to make those payments. I know typically people think in their mind like, oh man, I'll put the money down. This should be guaranteed. But no, it's not guaranteed because it costs them money to charge you off. It costs them money to process charging you off. It costs them money to deal with the collections, because what's going to happen is if you're late on your secure card, you're going to get normal collection calls, you're going to get normal collection letters. They treat your account just like a regular account, so they'll be doing normal collection activities if you don't pay your secure card on time. That being said, this is why they want you to at least be a decent credit risk. You don't have to be a good or a great credit risk. They just want you to be decent to the point that you can turn into a profitable customer. How do you turn into a profitable customer? Well, of course, you become profitable by increasing your credit score, by paying your bills on time. All right, because what they want to do, they want to build a relationship with you. And as they build that relationship with you, then they'll have that opportunity to continue to improve and build upon the things that they've been working with you, right? All right, so you take the Discover card, for example, one of my top 2 favorite cards. I know for a fact by working with thousands of clients that we have and just experiencing over the years, because Discover Secure Card has been around for years. I just know from experience, you put down the $200, and if you pay it on time and you use it, you just don't let it sit, but you use it every month. You're constantly paying it, using it. You're gonna at least get $1,750 unsecured, and they'll give you your $200 back. But if you really use it and be an overachiever and use it a lot, you kind of run it up to the max. Say you go from, so let's say your credit line is $200 with Discover, and you use it all the way up to $200 every month, and you pay it all the way back down, and you're letting $0 to $20 to $15 report to the credit report by paying by the statement date every month. You pretty much guaranteed to get $2,250 credit line, just like that. All right, so that's building a relationship with Discover, and that'll allow you to qualify for other Discover cards down the road. With Discover, you can have at least 2 other cards. So when that card unsecures, it'll be a Discover It card, and you can choose between their rotating program, because you get cash back by even with secure card. But if you want one of their 5% rotating categories, you can switch over to that, or you can just keep the flat 2%. cash back that you get on the card. You don't have to change anything. That's building a relationship with them, and down the road you can switch over to another Discover card and add another one because you have a relationship with them. You've proven that you pay on time. This is going to work with the Citibank Secured, the Bank of America Secured, Navy Federal Secured, State Department Federal Credit Union, Apple Federal Credit Union, U.S. Bank. It's going to work. This is a process that will work time and time again. Using secure cards as a inroads to build a relationship with lenders and financial institutions is very, very smart and is very, very wise. It is the way to build a relationship with a bank that you may not otherwise have an opportunity to build a relationship with. Even if you have a good credit score, and let's say you get declined because maybe you have too much utilization, your credit profile is not where it needs to be, open up a secure card. Open up a secure card with that company if they offer one, and that'll at least give you a relationship with them. And trust me, if you manage that card correctly, they'll unsecure it for the banks who do unsecure, and boom, there you go. You have another account with an institution by coming through the back door using a secure card. All right, your credit score is too low. Now, if you remember in the training video we did last week, I stressed the importance of not applying for certain cards without a certain credit score. Again, let's use Discover. I don't recommend. Now, there was a time it could be 550. So now I'm recommending people waiting till they have at least 575 Experian FICO. Not Credit Karma, not Wallet Hub, not Credit Sesame. None of those fake, trash, garbage Vantage scores. Ignore those scores 100%. You only want to focus on FICO. Experian.com or Credit Check Total, same thing. Experian owns them. Or myfico.com to get your FICO scores. Because this goes back to what I was talking about in step 1. In step 2, they want you to be a decent credit risk, and they don't want you to be a headache, and they want to build a relationship with you. Well, if you have very poor credit, under 525, under 500, you potentially are going to fall in categories 1 and 2, and therefore they're not going to want to do business with you. Now, there are some strategies and some things you can do if you do have very poor credit to get your credit going in a positive direction by building the proper trade lines and accounts that needs to be presented through the algorithm to start getting your accounts in the proper position. After you do this over a certain period of time, at that point you will be able to be approved by cycling back or pivoting back to some of the secure cards you may be declined for, and then you'll be able to get in the door and start building those relationships. But we'll get into that in another training. Lastly, you have too many recent negative credit reporting events. What that means is you've been late within the last 6 months. You've been late within the last 3 months. You've been late several times within the last 12 months. For some banks, those secure cards, again, that's going to throw you into a deeper high risk category. They think you're going to be a headache. They don't think you're a decent credit risk. Therefore, they will deny you because they don't think that you're going to be able to build a positive relationship with their bank over time. So it's important to understand where you are in your credit journey. All right. Of course, there are plenty of lenders out there who will extend you credit. Like, for example, if we go back to the top 10 list we did last week, I'm pretty confident that if you have at least a 500 FICO credit score across the board, I'm pretty confident of U.S. Bank approving you. I'm pretty confident with State Department Credit Union approving you. I'm pretty confident with Navy Federal approving you. Discover, no. Bank of America, no. Citibank, most likely not. Apple Federal Credit Union, yes. So you kind of have to know where you are on your scale and what you're trying to accomplish. Now, there are other tricks and techniques that I recommend. Well, like I said, we'll go over those in another training video. If you like this video, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll go into more deeper detail as we go forward. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And remember, as you go along this credit journey, it's a journey that's forever changing. Nothing negative about your credit will ever be permanent. It's a forever changing algorithm. Have a great day.